Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry if the lighting is a little dark, but I could not hold myself back from showing you guys what I got today, and you can probably see it over here. Yes. So let me start off with saying my gone back to planner has been the Jibun Techo days. And this is in the B6 mini size. And I also have implemented the PatMe. And the PatMe is also by Kokyo. And I love it because it is a monthly and weekly in this really simple but ingenious design where it's undated and you can choose which year to start it and which month. I didn't highlight my month, but this is for October. And then you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks worth of weeklies. And then the months run at the bottom of each week, which is really cool. And depending on the week, you'll have more and more top space. And let me just bring it up so you guys can see what I mean. And I'm primarily using this for my work planner because I'm a therapist, and so I can easily see and pull out and see what my schedule is. And that way I can tell someone, okay, yes, I'm free, or I don't have any clients at this time, easily like that. And then as you can see, each week, that bar of the dot grid, you can't see it on this camera, but it is dot grid. It gets wider, so there's more space. Now, some people might look at that as a negative because it's not the same amount of space each month, each week, and you would probably like to have more space. But to me, it's not a big deal because this is just mainly so I can easily see what's going on in my month and what's going on in my day. I have it timed, and I use this for pre-planning. Then I have the Jibun Techo days, and I'm just gonna go to where I don't have a bunch of stuff. And so then I have my daily. And my dailies here, and of course you have your monthlies and all the different sections, and I have a idea notebook in here for extra notes, and I'm just trying to go where I don't have stuff written. So then I have extra notes space here, and then I put the PatMe in the back. This is where if you have the pencil page thingamabob, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but if you have that pencil board, normally it would fit in here, and you can use that because it has a band to close this up. But yeah, and then I have just my accessories and stuff. So this, with being a therapist, has worked out perfectly. I do not have to flip through my dailies to see what my schedule is that day. I can just easily even just carry this with me in my handbag. And there's the name. And I can tell someone, oh, actually, no, that doesn't work out for me to meet up for lunch because I have a client that time, and then slip it back in here. Or like I said, I can easily carry it in my handbag. So because this has worked out so well, and the days comes in 2 books, JetPens has sent me my order. I think I placed my order like Friday, and today's Monday, and it's already here. I think that's like, I was blown away when I saw the shipping notification, and I did not pay extra for fast shipping, you guys. JetPens is on it. Now, I want to show you something really cute. So here is my packing slip, and I thought this cartoon was really cute. And if you're laughing, it's because you totally get it. All right, so anyway, yeah. All right, so JetPens, it had it in one of these like bubble envelopes. And then it is saran wrapped. I'm just gonna call it saran wrap, y'all. With this hard cardboard to keep the product from moving about. And I'm just gonna cut it open like this. And I'm sorry if this is making an awful noise. I'm just gonna rip it out of there. All right, so we have the patterning, and it comes in a set of 3 of those booklets, so 3 months worth. Yes, I will be ordering more. So for the full year, you're gonna need 4 orders of these, okay? And then I have the Jibun Techo Days Mini for 2023. I will have to use my Translate app on my phone to see if there's any, I don't know if this means anything, but I'm not aware of any new changes with the 2023 from the 2022. So, but hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, it has worked out beautifully. And I switch up back and forth. So if you've seen my previous video, you will have seen the Powell planner. And that will be my flipping back and forth planner, I'm thinking, for when I'm just in the mood. So you have the little back page or back insert that gives you an idea of how the page is laid out and how you can use the Jibun Techo Days. It's just a little back sheet. And then here is the days. Now, the Jibun Techo Days comes in the 2 books. So whether you get the B6 mini or the A5 slim size, they will be in 2 books, because otherwise it'll be pretty thick carrying 2. So the first book is going to have your January to June, and the second book is going to be your July to December. And this is going to be similar to if you had the Hobonichi Avec. And I've never purchased the Avec, just the regular cousin size, but anywho. So you have the band on here. And if you're familiar with the Jibun Techo Days, then this is just gonna look the same to you. So we have here where, and let me go in closer for you guys. And so you just have your name and I believe telephone number or message. I can't remember if it's lost or something. I can't read Japanese, but the name part is in English. And let me see. Maybe I might be able to tell you guys what that says. Let me look at my current book and see if I wrote any. I didn't fill it out in the second book. So, oh well. Then you have your calendar at a glance. And so here you have your 2023, your current year, 2022, and 2024. And then you have this layout, if you're familiar with them in other Japanese planners and some non-Japanese planners. You have the whole year laid out like this, and people use this for different things. For a while, I was using this for my weight loss management, just tracking my weight. And then my dreams, my events, which I need to fill in some of my events for this year in my second book. And I think it's like for myself and for those around me or something like that, or just in general. I don't know. I can't remember. No, I think that's wrong. But disregard, because I don't remember. Because it's in Japanese. My 100 wish list, and then you have just some free lists. And there's 2 columns per page, so you can even make one list, one column for one thing, this for another, and you can have some different collections if you want. But anyway, but you have a couple pages of those. Okay, make it however you want. And then it goes into the first month being January. So you have the whole month here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love when I have 6 weeks columns or rows. I don't like for my Sundays and Saturdays to be chunked together. I can't stand that. That drives me absolutely crazy. And then you have here where you have boxes and you can make your list. And this is a grid. And then you have your tracker on the bottom. So this starts in January. And then let me move back to, so since this is your January to June, then you do have the July through December where it's the half a page. And that way you can do some pre-planning ahead before you move over into your new book for July. And then I love the dashboard, and I do use the dashboard layout. Because it's in Japanese, you don't necessarily have to use the dashboard, and I'll bring it up so you guys can see. You don't necessarily have to use the dashboard in what it says there. Since it's in Japanese, you can use it however you want. But I actually like what the dashboard in Japanese says for each section, and I keep a sticky note in the plastic cover of my Jibun Techo of what each of the areas mean. Okay? And then you go into your dailies, and generally either I think the holidays in Japan and the weekends are gonna be in a different color. So this, like this reddish color. I like that the calendar at a glance is down here at the bottom, and it has the week number there too. So again, your Jibun Techo days is going to start in January. All right, and so we have a holiday. Let's see here, let me go. Sunday is the holiday, and then we have January 2nd is also in a red, right? Which is a Monday. And then Tuesday is in the dark color. And then you have your weather tracking. And for those unfamiliar, I'll bring it up closer. See, and it has a little weather icons. And then you have the time, and it's a 24-hour time. There we go, time tracking here. And what I usually do is I put my appointments over here on this side, or any timed events over here, or time tasks. And then because there are boxes, check boxes on the opposite side, I put all my tasks there. And I have been splitting where I have my personal tasks here and then work tasks on the bottom. And then I track my mood on the bottom. I'll bring it up again. And I will make a little journal entry. Some people will also use this area for tracking their food. I did that before when I first had the Jibun Techo days, and then I switched over to just using it for some brief journaling. So it just goes on like that, and then towards the end you have not very much grid paper, just looks like 1.5. And then you have the area where you can put your personal information here. And then the cover again. So there's a card slot here. You can slot something here. There's a pin loop. And as well as you have in the front, I'll take the band off. In the front of the cover are 3 little pockets for cards, or you can even use it to, Here's the Jibun Techo mini size, the little stickers. They will fit in there, like so. I even have some other little page flags. I can put that in there too. You may even be able to put a business card in there. Yeah. All right. So that is the first part of the year, and the second book is going to look the same, so you can still fill in your dreams and events, and you still have where you can start over with your collections if you want. And it just continues like that. And again, let's see, and then the end, so you do have a couple grid pages, not very much. So one here, two, and then here is looking back on 2023. So I believe this is where it's things about your life, and then maybe family or events, you know. And you know what? I got some filling up to do in my current year because I forgot all about this section. But yeah, so there's that. And then I already showed you the Pat Me, the current one I'm using. It has not changed as far as I know. Again, you would need several. You would need 4 of these individual sets of 3s to get you through the whole year if you were to do that. Very reasonable in cost. They don't cost a whole lot. I think they're about $7 from JetPens. So again, if you like the convenience of your week and then your month, and to be able to carry it around either in the back of your Jibun Techo, and you can also use it with other planners too. It doesn't have to be a Jibun Techo to use the Pat Me. And let me go back out a little bit. There we go. Or you can just carry it by itself because you have the monthly that's part of the layout. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you guys my order from JetPens. It came super fast. I'm super excited to start 2023 again with Kokyo using the Jibun Techo brand of items. So anyway, hopefully you guys have gotten your setup of what you purchased for 2023, or you're still making the decision, and maybe this video will help you make a decision. Go with the Jibun Techo. Anyway, have a great evening, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.